Good morning, it's Tom Negotiating with Jesus. This is going to be my second video of the day because I'm trying to put down a couple things that I'm getting some kind of revelation. So that light bulb moment when you understand something. So all music that we are trying to learn is the stuff that we've heard all our life. So we hear songs on the radio, it doesn't matter what it is. I can't get no satisfaction. Love Me Do, or then some song in the modern time. It's Taylor Swift and she's singing some broken heart song. Doesn't matter what the song is. It's based on a theory of Western music that at some point in the, 1500s, 1600s, they started building really good working instruments, and they had to decide what the standard was going to be. How many strings on a lute? They have all these people making lutes, and then this genius decides he's going to learn to play it, and he becomes really good, and he says, look, you guys can't give me a 7-string lute and then a 5-string lute. So the theory, why am I average? Why are so many people average players? They learn a bunch of chords and then they can play the songs that they hear on the radio. This is going to be my go-to, Let It Ride. So it's the chords that I think are the best chords to learn initially. If you learn a bunch of chords, about 6 or 8 chords, you can start to play all the songs that you hear on the radio. And then you can be satisfied as an average player. So, and learning to play rhythm, playing the chords on time, all of a sudden you're a musician. C, G, D, E minor. C, D, E minor. You have to be able to talk and play. If you want to sing a song, you gotta sing along. So you learn that. So here's my theory. Why all of us are average. If you even get to playing the guitar, so I saw a video that said 90% of people who pick up the guitar fail to get to being able to play. 90% give up. So 10%. So if the analogy is going to be walking, you've got to learn to walk before you run. So say you're learning to run and running pretty fast, being, the top 10% are people who can run really fast. Most of us learn to walk, then we learn to run, and then almost the entire population of the earth walks almost all the time, runs occasionally, and then in our adult life, we would rather walk. We're not going to run everywhere. We're going to walk. So almost all people are just walkers. If you run a little more often, in my analogy, that's someone who plays guitar has learned to run, play at an average level. Then you start seeing these superstars. So Eddie Van Halen learns to run really fast. The people who go into track in high school, they start focusing their efforts on running, what it takes to run fast for an extended time. And they become this next level runner. But the bulk of humanity is going to be walking, doing a little bit of running, and never focusing and getting to this next level of running. And then, the super greats go run in high school, they run in college, or they just are garage runners, a garage band, garage runner. But they get it, and they learn to run fast, and they can run fast for a long period of time. It's the very elite. It's the top 5%. Everybody knows them. They're super fast. Those are the guitar players. Most people just get to never play guitar. They're just going to walk around. They're not going to play guitar. But everyone loves those fast runners because you can kind of do it. You can sing along with songs. Okay, that's my analogy. That's enough. Here's the thing that I want you to understand is these two songs that you know, probably, Joy to the World. Joy, joy to the world, the Lord is come. In the key of C. So C, music theory, they decided C was going to be the standard that a piano, a harpsichord, everything was going to be based off a C. So you look at a piano, all the white keys. C major, the relative minor, A minor. Same notes. They just decided that that was it. So you have to just accept that Joy to the World that is how the major scale is made, or else you do the Do-Re-Mi. That's going up the scale. Going down, you play Joy to the World. There's a series of steps, whole steps. They decided that if you skip a space, if you jump over a black key, that's a whole step. If the keys are together, that's a half step. Two white keys together. Here's the two white keys together. That's only a half step. It's between the third and the fourth. It's just the way they figured it out. And the seventh and eighth. We're back to an octave. The eighth note is the octave. Same thing. 7 and 8. Third and fourth. So then you start seeing, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 is the octave. We're back in C. So that's helpful because you're going to name the notes you want to understand 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 because it works in all the keys, the same arrangement, the pattern, which is what I'm learning in the cage system, the scales, the pattern that works, that all music is based on. I have to conform to it, so I start getting it into my head. The same song, Joy to the World, works for all strings. If we're playing in the key of G, start on the G note. Same pattern. Third and fourth, Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. Seventh and eighth. Joy to the world. Joy to the world. Do it in the key of D. The key of A. The key of E. So each string, this is the third and fourth, the seventh and eighth. I did that starting on the B instead of the C. So that is something that I'm going to incorporate in my understanding. Something is clicking, and it's the way back in the 1500s, whenever they decided to set the understanding, let's just make a decision. That's what they decided. And that the keyboard would be the key of C, all white, and any other key has to incorporate some black keys, white and black, working together in peace and harmony. Ebony and ivory. That's it for today.